Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Emmanuel Itoje. I'm a Microsoft MVP and I'm also a Microsoft certified trainer. So in this video, I'm going to show us how to schedule for a Microsoft certification exams. So to schedule for a Microsoft certification exam, basically, you have to either know the exam code, the course scheduled for. So let's say I would like to schedule for an exam, SC400. So I already know this course code, and I think if you check my last video, I opened to us how you can actually get the course, the exam code for all Microsoft certification exams. So I'll just go through that step again in this video before I show us how to schedule the exam. So click on the first link here, and this will open the Microsoft Certified Information Protection and Compliance Administrator Associate. This is the exam that I would like to schedule. So when you scroll down to this page, you're going to see certification poster here. So certification poster basically shows you all the Microsoft certifications that we have as well as the exam code. So in the box here, so you see this is AZ900, AI900. Then you see the one I want to schedule is SC400 here. So each of this we basically, this page will actually show you the code for any of the exams. So in case you can't remember the exam that you like to write, so if I even click on it, it's going to give me option to actually click on this particular exam. So it's taking me back to the Microsoft certification where I can schedule the exam. So if you scroll down, so it gives you at a glance of the exams. The exams is actually an intermediate level exam, and the product is speaking to Microsoft 365. For the role is an administrator exams. Then in terms of subjects, the focus of the subject is security. Then this gives you a renewal frequency. That means after 12 months of passing the exams, you have the opportunity to just take an online assessment. You don't need to pay for the exams again. Once you pass the online assessment, your subscriptions will be automatically renewed. So this last update speaks to the last time Microsoft updated the curriculum of the exams, right? The last time Microsoft updated the curriculum of the exams, maybe there was a change, there was an update. So if you go down, so this gives you links to how to prepare for the exams, the practice of the exams, then take exams. So I don't want to use the stick exam. I still want to go down a bit. So if you come down, you see the overview of the exam, so you can read. Then you see the skill measures, the skills that are measured for this exams. So if you scroll down, you're going to see this blue button, right, that says schedule exams. Now if you click on take exam here, it's going to take you to that same particular page. So it's basically taking you down to this particular page. Then you can even change the region to where you're currently staying, but it's actually optional. I'm currently in Nigeria, so I'm going to put it Nigeria, and it's telling me price for this exam is 80 USD. There's an asterisk because prices are different. I'm recording this video and today November 12th, and Microsoft increased all their associates and fundamentals as well as experts examinations fee. Like this exams currently is actually 83 US dollar. Now what I'm trying to do, I already have a voucher that I've purchased for this exam. So it's a voucher that I want to use to schedule the exam. So click on schedule exam. Once you click on schedule exam, it's going to take you to a page where you need to put in your details for the exams, right? So if you have a Microsoft account before, it could be a Gmail that you converted to a live account. It could be an at Outlook.com account, a live account, even an Ultimate account. You can use, so far it's a Microsoft account, you can use it to schedule exam. So because I already converted my Gmail to a live account, so this doubles as both a Gmail account as well as a live account. So if I go to Outlook.com and sign in with this account, I'll be able to sign into the account because I've converted that in the past. Maybe in a different video I can show us how to convert a Gmail account to a Microsoft account. So I'll click on next, then you put in a password, right? Put in a password, then click on the sign in. Then if you want to still sign in, you can say yes. If you don't want to still sign in, say no. So let me just say, let me say yes for this. So this is going to sign you into the page, and this page is basically to actually transfer you to the Pearson site where you will schedule the exams. So what is requesting for you here is to put in your details. So you're going to put your address, which is so any box that is asterisk here, that means it's important, right? Put in those your details, your address details. Once you put your address details, just click on submit. So I'm going to select my address. So it's automatically filling out for me my address, the city, the state, the country or the region, my postal code, as well as my numbers and contact email. So this contact email is basically the email that Microsoft will use to contact you about updates about your exam. Maybe after scheduling the exam, Microsoft wants to send you a reminder. That is the email that they're going to use. So this is going to actually take me to the Pearson site. To take me to the Pearson site. I don't know why it's taking longer to respond. Okay, so the Pearson site is actually where you actually make payments for your exams. Now, how do you want to take your exams? That's the next thing here. So it tells us you have to check again to be sure this is the exam you're scheduling. SC 400, administering information protections and compliance in Microsoft 365, right? Do you want to take it in person at a test center? That means you want to walk to a tech center, a Pearson VE tech center to take the exams. The second option says that do you want to write it online? That means you want to write it at home or even in your office, so far it is only you that is there. So to take it out, I'm going to just I don't take my exams in the test centers, but just for the sake of this demo. So if you want to take in the tech centers, you select this, right? So it will tell you that you need your photo ID. So familiarize yourself with what to expect. Just watch these short videos, right? Then probably if you use glasses or anything, so things that are approved that you can use during the exams. So it's going to give you this so you are advised to just click on this URL to read about the admission and the ID policies, because some test centers require you to have at least two form of identifications. So that means either if you're in Nigeria, for example, you can use your national ID card, your NIN slip, or you use a voter's card, the PVC, or you can even use an ATM if you don't have any of those. Maybe you don't have a driver's license, you don't have international passport, you don't have a voter's card. You can actually use your work ID, which your maybe you go with your ATM or your debit card or credit card that actually has your name and your signature, which is actually important. So you click on next. So, what is your preferred language for the exam? So, depending on the language that you speak, you're comfortable with. I speak English. I'm comfortable with English. I'll click on next. I want my exam to be delivered in English. Then, so this just asks you about require information is marked with asterisk. So these are just things that you need to accept. If you don't accept it, you can't move forward. If I click on next here, to flag it that I need to accept this, so that answers are required for everything here. So have you read, so you're expected to actually read the Microsoft Candidate Code of Conduct, right? You read from that link, you select yes. Have you read the Microsoft Credential Program Agreement? So you have the link to the certification candidate agreement terms. So you have to read that and select yes. Then for this also, you acknowledge that you read both agreements. So if you, Microsoft is saying that you have to to confirm that you actually read these two agreements. So yes, I've read them in the past. I'm not going to read them again. So I'll go next. So the next one talks about information that you need based on Microsoft policies. So we have admission policies. Read about admission policies, schedule policies. So let's see that um, you're not prepared for the exams and you like to reschedule the exams. Microsoft only allow you to reschedule 24 hours prior to the scheduled date. So if it's after this, you'll not be able to reschedule again. So you don't have any choice than to go and write the exam. Then cancellation policy as well. You have the same period, so you can actually cancel your exams 24 hours prior to the exams. Then click on agree. So because I've selected to write in a test center, right, it's going to actually use my address to search for closest test center to me, right? But it's not picking my address because I guess probably my address is not on the map. So I'm going to put Lagos, Nigeria here instead. I'll put Lagos, Nigeria here. So I already have centers that I write my exams, right? So I know them that are close to my exams, like the first one in the Hashem Network Services, right? So depending on how you're receiving, if you're in Yaba Aziz, you can use Hashem. If you're in so this is also Akoka Aziz, if you're in Ikeja, right? So depending on your location. So most of my exams, because I stay around Ilokweju, so I usually use Fatmark International for my exam. So it's telling Canada to select my so I was thinking it was selecting for me, but just want to select what I want. This is center I want. I click on next. Then the next is to pick the date for my exam. Let's say I want to write the exams by December 20, for example. So I pick the dates. So you scroll down, then to show you time that are available. So you can click on explore more time. If you're not okay with this time that they're giving you, or you can explore more time. Once you click on explore more time, it gives you other times available, other time slots. So I have this and these available. I have this time available within this time. Then those are the time that are available for this particular center. So if the time you want to write the exam is not you don't have it in that particular center, you can look for another center basically, so that you can select a convenient time for you. So for this, I'm going to select. I like to write my exams late morning around 11 a.m. Then once you do that, I say book this appointment. So once you book the appointment, right, it's going to bring you to a page to actually check out. So you can see I have an estimate due for this particular amount. That's 20. So the reason why I have this is because let me go to the next page so I can show you. So proceed to check out. So because I'm a Microsoft certified trainer, right? So Microsoft is paying 75% for me out of this $83. So I mentioned earlier that the price has increased from 80 to $83. So Microsoft is already paying this for me, right? So all I need to do is that I'll just need to add my own voucher that is 25% discounts that I had purchased in the past. But because at the moment I don't have that particular voucher, the voucher I have for this exam is an 100% discount voucher. So I don't need to use my MCT discount. So what I'll do here, I'll just click on remove here. So for you that you're not an MCT, you not see that. What you're going to see is this, right? If you're not an MCT, you just see that the total amount that it will be showing you is $83 here. So again, if you're in Nigeria, you'll not be able to pay with any of your cards, right? If you want to say you want to pay with any of your card, your Visa card, your MasterCard, it's not going to go. So the voucher code that you've purchased or that somebody has given to you, that is what you're going to use here. So you just click on add voucher or promo code here. So the voucher code, just pick up the voucher code. I'm not sure if I have any voucher code currently, but I just want to show us. Let me quickly see if I can get a voucher code. Okay, so I had a voucher code, although I've used this voucher code to schedule an exam, so it's not going to go. So once you paste the voucher code here, so I've actually used this voucher code to schedule an exam, an active exams. So when you click on apply, it's going to just apply it for you. But because I've already used this code before, so it's telling me I cannot use this code again. So the discount validation failed. But adding bin is a code I haven't used before. What is going to happen? It's going to tell me it's going to cancel this $83 here. It's going to change it to $0 for me automatically. So once it does that, I'll now click on next. So once I click on next, my exams, so the next steps is just to click on next, next, and next, right? I don't want to use a code that I have not used before so that people don't actually copy the code, right? For safety again. So I've used this code before, so you cannot actually use this particular code. So it's just to click on next, 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 then submit order. That will be the next thing. Next, scroll down, next, submit order. Then to tell you that your exam has been scheduled. So once your exam is scheduled, how do you see exams that has been scheduled? So you come down here to this icon that looks like I just call it family tree, but it's called Pearson VA Home. Once you click on this, you will see the exams that has been scheduled. It will be listed here for you. So because this particular exams I scheduled it to write it at home, it's the same process. Writing it in the center and writing it at home. Selecting the date that you want to write the exams, selecting the time that you want to write the exams, right? So when you click on this, you'll be able to see the details of the exam. So that particular voucher code was actually what I used to schedule this particular exam for December this date here. So if for any reason I don't want to write the exam this date here, maybe I've prepared for the exam and I want to write it before this date, I can use the reschedule button here. Can use the reschedule button here. Empty the cart. Once I click on reschedule button here, it's going to give me option to go back, to select a new date and a new time. But I don't want to do that now, right? Select a new date, follow the same process of a new of how to schedule the exams. Then if you come back here to update it for you that the exam has been scheduled. However, in the day of the exams, like this particular exams, I've scheduled to take at home. Normally in the center, I'm expected to be in the center like 30 minutes before my exam commences so that there can be checking processes. They'll check my ID card. I need to sign my digital signature and all that. Now for the one you're writing at home, there's also a check-in processes here. So for this exam I schedule for 4:45 p.m. right? But the check-in time is 4:15 p.m. So that means I must I've started the check-in process by 4:15. So immediately it is 4:15 p.m. this particular date I scheduled the exam here. You're going to see a button, an icon that says check-in. So just like the way this is orange here, that says run a system test. So you can actually run a system test because I'm writing at home. So they expect me to actually run a system test for this exam. But if you're writing the center will have done that for you. So you don't need to run a system check. They will have just prepared the space for you. Going with your ID card, be it your national ID card, your NIN, your voter's card, your international passport, or your driver's license. And if you don't have any of those, going with your work ID and as well as your ATM card. So some centers actually they actually use that to validate that you are for your identity. So for the day of the exam, for exams that are scheduled at home, like I said, you're going to see a check-in button here. Once you click on the check-in button, it's going to show you the process. I will not be able to show us that. Then if you want to cancel the exam, let's say I don't want to even write the exam at all again, so I can just click on cancel the exam and it's going to tell me to read about the cancellation policies and all that. So once I read about the cancellation policies, I'll be able to schedule the exams. So I'm going to quickly cancel this exam so I can show us how to schedule the exams at home. So because I'm canceling the appointment, is telling me that I have a cancellation fee of zero. So Microsoft will not charge you for canceling the exam actually. So it's $0 you're paying. So you click on next. So I want to actually cancel these exams and reschedule for home actually again so that I can show us how to schedule for home basically. So it's telling me unexpected error occur. Let me go back. I guess it doesn't want me to cancel the exam. Okay, going back this. So I send him back again to cancel the exam. Once I click on cancel exam here, she's going to take it to a page. So I knew that something was wrong because this is page is going to take it to, so I can read the cancellation policy and agree to read. Once you agree, click on confirm cancellation, and the exams will basically be cancelled. So if you go back to check here, you'll see that the exams is no longer appearing here for you. You don't have any appointment schedule. So to schedule the exam again from here, I can either go to the home here So because I want to schedule my own particular exams, right? Browse certifications. So yeah, I'll just type in AC100, which is the real exams that I want to schedule. So I'll select that. So the same process, right? Scroll down, then click on schedule exam, then put in your address details. So I've done this before, so I'll just go straight. So as soon as it takes me to the Pearson portal, so I want to schedule the exam online. So for people that want to write the exam at home, meaning that you have a good internet, because one of the prerequisites is there'll be a system check that will check your network connectivity. If your network is not strong enough, the exam will not be released for you. That means you have to forfeit the voucher. So our advice, if you have a good network, don't select this option. Just go to the in-person as a test center. Go to a person center. So this gives you that, okay, you have to use a personal computer that has a reliable webcam and internet connection. Two things are very important. Without webcam and internet connection, you cannot write the exams. Then your testing speed. So basically for this, you have to be the only person in the room. Nobody else can be in the room for you, and you do like a 360 scan of your room. You snap the front, you snap the back of the room, you snap your left, you snap your right. So then your photo ID is better to provide a verified government issued ID. For this, then your check-in time starts 30 minutes, like I mentioned, before the appointment time. So you have like 1 hour to check in, but check-in process is always very fast. Within 15 minutes, it can be done. If you have a very good internet, it can be done even within 5-10 minutes. It can be done with the check-in process, right? So whether or not, but you have maximum of 1 hour. Once you don't check in between 1 hour, even though the time for exam starts at a particular time, you can still start the exam after that time if you're writing the exam at home. So they provided us a short video to get familiar with the process, so you can watch this video also to get familiar. So click on next, then select the language. So I've done this before, so we don't waste time much on this. I just wanted to show us. Then you have to agree to this, as I mentioned earlier. Agree to this 3, then click on next. So for this home now, there are other things you need to agree to, so they will bring it for you because I'm taking the exam at home. So there are other things that I need to agree to. This, so just agree to them. If you don't agree to them, you're not able to schedule the exam. So just select all of them, so you can read them if you have the time. So just read about the online exam policy, on viewing data processing, details about your data, third-party prohibitions, limited license, feature comparison policies, and testing space verification policies. So you can read about them. Then click on agree. So see, for this case now, there'll be a proctor. Like if you're writing an exam, like an investigator, they'll be watching you on camera, because that's why that's the importance of your webcam, of the camera. So the person will be watching you, not just one, a lot of them will be watching you, because the proctor actually changes with time. If you have an issue, you discover that when you notify your proctor, is always a different proctor that will attend to you. So once, what language do you want the proctor to speak? The exam invigilator. Basically click on next, then you can select your time. So confirm I'm in Africa, Lagos, and my time zone is on West African time, so this is correct. Then the time for the exam, so I want to write the exams in December. I actually picked December 7th before, but for me it wasn't available again, so I'm going to select December 14th. There's every probability that I'll write the exam before that day anyway. I just push it fast so that in case I'm ready, I can bring it backward. So I want to explore more time, so I prefer to write the exams around 4 p.m. around 4 p.m. So my check-in time will be 3:30 p.m. So to tell you, so I like to actually check in. Let me select 5:15 p.m. Then once you select the time, the date, you're okay. Click on book this appointment. So this is, so like I mentioned, on MCT, so I have some 5% discount. So, but this for this voucher, I don't want to use the discount because I have 100% discount for the voucher. So I can proceed to checkout. Because if I try to use the voucher code here, I paste it here, click on apply. It's telling me that it has already been used. Okay, because the voucher cannot be used with a discount. The other contains discount, so that's why I had to see this is 100% discount voucher. It cannot be used with a discount because I already have this discount, so I need to remove this discount because discount from my MCT. Then I can now paste the voucher code again. Then click on apply. So it tells me, so you can see total amount due is $0. So I just click on next. Here, then still giving yourself submit order. So successful. So it tells you that so you have this green. Once you have this green, that says your appointment is confirmed. Another confirmation contain important exam day information has been sent to your email. So they'll send an email to you. So you just check the email for that email. So if you want to check your exam, just click on this, like I mentioned again. So to show you the list of all your exams that you have. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if this is your first time on this channel, please I would like you to support this channel by subscribing. If you have not subscribed, like this video, share this video with others, and thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.